Leading today's news, Moy participated in the Lakers Media Day. Security of the prison was not compromised in any way, says Governor. BVI Chamber of Commerce to host workshops, and solar power is the answer to high energy prices, says Premier. Viewers, these and more stories when 284 News return.
Father Jesus, that line here long like church service.
Alright, you enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, son.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut front of people.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you? You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
There goes my new car. Guess I'm back on my bike.
Your bike? CG offers new car replacement. Remember my monster truck days? Well, one night I attempted a 50-foot pogo double backflip. I landed it and went to karaoke. It wasn't until afterward that my car got hit by that fisherman. He gave me some great mahi-mahi, though. Anyway, they paid fast and got me in a new car. Now call a cab. I want you to meet my alpaca guy.
New car replacement for the first year of ownership. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Welcome viewers to the Tuesday, October 3rd edition of 284 News. I am Kamal Haynes, bringing you the latest out of the British Virgin Islands. And leading today's news, BVI lander Moy Hodge was present and in good spirits for his Los Angeles Lakers Media Day on Monday, the first official team activity ahead of the 2023 to 2024 NBA season. But this season will be Moy's first in the league after he signed a two-way contract with the Lakers in June after going undrafted in the 2023 NBA draft. The deal will allow for Hodge to simultaneously be rostered on the Lakers NBA team and its G League affiliate, and he will be eligible to play in 50 of the Lakers' 82 regular season NBA games once called upon. But Lakers coach Darvin Ham spoke to the media on the full team roster and expressed confidence in the team's new signings.
The sustainability of bringing back, the main part of our core and also adding to that. And I think Rob used the phrase of not just going after star players, but players that star in their roles. I thought we did a phenomenal job doing that, executing that. Again, in terms of the players that returned and the players that signed extensions and the new guys that we acquired, and the group has been great. It's been a great summer. The energy in the buildings has been great. Everybody's been working top to bottom, just because they know, it's something special. We've reestablished the competitive gene that this organization has been known for, and not just known for it, but known for it at a high level. And so, in talking to our governor, Jeannie Buss, that was one of the biggest things I wanted to establish when I got the job, is to get us back to being a formidable team night in and night out, no matter who we're playing, and just to represent ourselves in the proper fashion. So I thought this summer, everything we were able to do, from the draft to free agency to the re-signings to the extensions, it all, poured into who we want to be starting day one.
Also present at the media day was basketball superstar LeBron James. He said he was pleased with the team headed into the new season and believes the new team members will complement the other guys on the roster.
Very optimistic about how we can pick off where we left off, and I don't mean the loss in the series. I mean from the trade deadline to how we played all the way up into the Western Conference Finals. I'm very optimistic on seeing how we can pick up from there. Like what you just said with the continuity, with the chemistry, there shouldn't be much teaching. Obviously we're going to not waste any steps. We're not going to shortcut any corners or whatever the case may be. But there should not be much teaching, when it comes to us getting back on the floor. We have that chemistry. Obviously, we have some guys that we are bringing into the fold. But we returned a lot of our core, myself, AD, AR, Vando, Rui, D'Lo, Max. So we have a lot of guys that know the system that can pick up right where we left off with just a little refresher. So, and I believe the guys that we brought in are smart enough to be able to catch on very fast.
Meanwhile, Anthony Davis said he believes the team's roster has improved ahead of the new season and that he expects promising results from the Lakers during the 2023 to 2024 season.
It's going to be a fun year, very competitive. A lot of teams around the league has made a lot of good moves to help improve their team. We did as well. So we know every night going to every game is going to be a battle, and I think we're prepared for it. Obviously, we have a lot of work to do, but I like our chances against anybody. We have depth. We have speed, we have shooting, we have ball handling, we have playmaking. We have it all. Now just trying to get on the floor and start making it work.
Viewers, the season officially commences on Tuesday, October 24th, and the Lakers will take on the defending champions, the Denver Nuggets, in one of the two opening games. Well, Governor His Excellency John Rankin has debunked the recent claims that the security at His Majesty's prison at Balsam Gut was compromised on Thursday, September 21st during an alleged lockdown of the facility. Following reports that the prison was under lockdown, it was reported that a prisoner was almost let out of the facility. During a press conference last Friday, September 30th, Governor Rankin confirmed that there was indeed a security incident at the prison on the aforementioned date, but said the report surrounding a prisoner being let out was false information.
I'm not going to go into operational detail on that, but there was a security incident at the prison on Thursday of last week. Staff at Balsam Gut were informed of it by the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force, and as a result, action was taken at the prison to further enhance security and to ensure the safety of both the staff and the prisoners. While I don't comment on the details, I can confirm that the security of the prison wasn't compromised in any way, and reports from some parts of the media of a prisoner being let out of the prison incorrectly are inaccurate.
The Royal Virgin Islands Police Force, in a media release on Friday, September 22nd, revealed that 3 unidentified males evaded police presence after discarding a bag containing 3 illegal firearms on the night of the said Thursday. The men were said to be in close proximity to the prison during the police operation. While the governor did not confirm in detail what led to the need for enhancing security at the prison on the said date, he did state that the staff of the prison were informed of a security incident by the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force. Subsequent reports have therefore linked the fleeing of the 3 unidentified males who discarded the firearms to the security incident at the prison. Up next, BVI Chamber of Commerce to host workshops, and solar power is the answer to high energy prices in the territory, says Premier. But these and more stories after a word from our sponsors.
At Higher BVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands. Catch all the action from the 2023 NFL games with CCT Live on various channels, including ESPN Channel 412, ESPN2 Channel 413, Telemundo Channel 315, and Fox Channel 304. When you subscribe to any CCT Fire plan, you'll automatically bundle CCT Live. For more information, visit your nearest CCT store or give us a call at 444-4444. Choose CCT Live and enhance your game day experience.
This November, the sun rises on the northernmost island of the Virgin Islands and shines over an unforgettable 3-day experience. The Caribbean's most anticipated food festival, the Anegada Lobster Festival. The 24th to the 26th of November, the island's best restaurants present their best lobster dishes and other delicacies while you and 3,000 of your closest friends soak up the sun. Enjoy music from top bands, seaside activities, and win awesome prizes. There's nothing quite like the Anegada Lobster Festival. The 24th to the 26th of November. Book a room or catch a boat and be there. You'll see it's the taste and fun you need.
When you're in need of air conditioning, installation, repairs, or replacement services, Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration has the professional technicians, equipment, parts, and ACs to get the job done right. Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration carries top brands like Daikin, Aircon, Mitsubishi, and more. We're open Monday to Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Located in Fish Bay. Telephone 340-4114 or 343-9511. Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration, providing exceptional services to the British Virgin Islands since 2015.
At VI Motors, we've got it. All your vehicles, we've got it. All your auto parts, we've got it. Everything you need, we've got it. We've got oil, it's stock. We've got batteries, it's stock. We've got tires, it's stock. Even brakes, yes, sir. Yes! VI Motors, pioneering the automotive industry in the Virgin Islands since 1966 with leading brands like Toyota, Chevy, and Honda. We even do custom orders. We have all the top brands in automotive parts as well, so you know you're getting quality. Come visit us at Duff's Bottom, Tortola. Go to our website at vimotors.com or just call us at 494-2496. Remember, VI Motors, we've got it. All your vehicles, we've got it. All your auto parts, we've got it. Everything you need, we've got it. We've got it.
Welcome back, viewers. The BVI Chamber of Commerce in the Virgin Islands is excited to be featuring a series of business continuity workshops in the month of October. The first of which is being done in the partnership with Hunt & Co. But Ms. Laura Lee Mercer sat down with our Ron Grant recently to speak about the upcoming workshops and its benefits to the business community.
We're working along currently with Hunt & Co. Just looking at what are the needs of businesses and not constantly doing the same run-of-the-mill. Okay. One of the things that came up in some of our discussions were people don't even realize that they have intellectual property, what that is, and that needs to be protected. Mm-hmm. So from a legal standpoint, we engaged Hunt & Co. and was like, you know, we have some real concerns, and they even shared concerns when clients come to them and they wanted to be able to give back, to be in that space where they give of themselves and give of services to be able to put on a series of workshops in conjunction with the chamber. So they're looking at basically, what is your legacy? How do you properly build your business? What are things you need to take into consideration? So on the 18th of October, between 3 to 4:30 p.m. thereabout, we're looking to have an introduction to a series of workshops. So it will be the first of others to follow in that series. Okay. And they're sponsoring that workshop series. And there's some opportunities also for persons who sign up and register to get some free services through Hunt and Co-following. So there'll be a slot for five different meetings where people can go in and they can be guided on certain things that they have concerns on or how to protect their IP and so on. So there's a lot of opportunity.
Mr. Mercer shared information on registration.
We should have something out on the website, so we're encouraging persons to look out for that and to register and to maximize and take advantage of these resources that are being put out, because the whole emphasis is to build our medium, small, and enterprises and micro enterprises. And it's not just, again, for like developing businesses, but there are some businesses that are well established.
Absolutely.
But they may have, not realize or not know there is help out there. We've been in business for quite a while, but we might need to change the way we're doing things.
Correct.
So there are services. So they just need to maximize, or members need to maximize what's available to them, and then other persons in the community, because these events are not just for members of the chamber, they're for everybody.
Okay.
Of course, members get some kind of preference. They have certain resources available to them, but again, it's about people maximizing these things as they're offered. I know sometimes the challenge is that the hours, if you're working a job, but you have your business and you're trying to juggle everything. And once we know that there's a need, we can put these things on again. So if you miss something the first time around, it doesn't mean it's gone forever and you can't tap into it.
She also stressed the importance of these workshops for businesses to build a legacy.
And you want to build a legacy,
Yes.
So again, building that legacy, what are you putting out? So as I said, in that very first one, she's going to touch on a little bit from each of the things that are coming up. So people are aware, they get their palate wet.
Okay.
And then she's going to break it down where she speaks on each individual topic. So the next time around, it might be intellectual property. The next time around, it's a different topic, but related to what she presents in that first interest.
Additionally, Ms. Mercer spoke on the perks of being a member of the BVI Chamber of Commerce.
Being a member of the BVI Chamber of Commerce, for persons, it's a springboard. It gives them the platform where they become more visible. Their information is shared with membership and the wider public, because once people are coming through the website, once people are looking at, let's say, the Facebook pages, people are joining us on Instagram, they're kind of seeing what's going on, they're seeing who's in the space, they're seeing who's published in this month's newsletter, who this business is, what their offerings are, how do we get in contact with the individuals for this said business. So it gives that level of visibility. Persons being a member of the chamber, because the chamber is a credible nonprofit organization, it means then that you get a little bit more trust.
Okay.
So again, if you're using the resources and you're tapping into them and you're moving from, I'm just having something here in a box, but no, it's properly packaged and properly branded and so on, it means there's more trust in what you're putting out to the public space. And from our lunch and learns, the quick stops, from the different signature events like the BVI Trade Expo, to the business awards, various workshop series that go on throughout the year, the BVI Spring Regatta. There are all these things that we're involved in, and it gives us the opportunity for people to be able to tap in. So as members of the chamber, again, you get that visibility. You get to put your information out there. You even get to be a part of building up your economic fabric, because where businesses that are members can offer their services to other members, can partner with the body inside the chamber to put on workshops. You can tap into the expertise. There's a lot of expertise across the board, so we can tap into that. So what people need to do is to visit our website. There's a lot more information. So you want to visit the website. You can, if you have a particular question, you can message info@bvichamber.org. You can reach us at 343-3513, so you can call the office. Persons are also welcome to come in and visit the office. Over this past week, we've had some young people come in that were very interested in becoming a part of the trade show, and we had them they even signed up as new members.
Wonderful.
And so, it's an exciting time, it's an exciting space.
For that full interview, visit all 284 media platforms. Moving on, viewers, while the cost of living in the British Virgin Islands is acknowledged as a multifaceted issue, highly influenced by the territory's import dependence, Premier Dr. the Honorable Natalia Wheatley says that his government has earmarked some of the plans to help Virgin Islanders address what is in their control to cut costs. One of the most viable avenues, he said, is the exploration of the sustainable energy industry. Wheatley explained that while the electricity rebate is certainly a step in the right direction, he believes that in the long term, sustainable energy is the true solution to electricity prices.
We spoke about the electricity rebate, right? Long term, I think what we really need to do to stabilize electricity prices is alternative energy. Because we have a wealth of sunlight, we have a wealth of sea and wind, and at least you'll know that, you know, it's not going to, the amount of sunlight is not going to be, you know, fluctuating from year to year. I mean, of course,
it's getting hotter anyway.
It's getting hotter, so you might as well use the heat, so it wouldn't fluctuate like, you know, if you have a war in the Middle East or something like that. And that's something that we can do for ourselves.
Focusing on opportunities for solar power in the territory for Premier. The Premier spoke of the plans for developing opportunities for locals to get solar power in their homes. He said that as the minister with responsibility for this area, he hopes to address limitations associated with upfront costs.
And one goal I have, and we heard the new general manager for the Electricity Corporation speak about it, is trying to see how we can get more solar panels on roofs. And one way that we want to do that is to have the Electricity Corporation almost like sell you alternative energy by providing you with the panels, and then you pay back for the panels over time, the panels and the battery and the inverter and all of that type of stuff. And the reason for that is one of the prohibitive factors which will prevent persons from being able to get solar energy is the upfront cost. So if you help spread out that upfront cost over the life of the solar panels, you have a better likelihood of having persons be able to purchase the solar panels.
Up next, BURTON sworn in as the president of Dominica, and it was my goal, Boston, on winning the Women's NBA Rookie of the Year award. With these stories, when 284 News return.
Angie, how can I get my claims paid quick? Rent's due next week.
CG processes 99% of claims within 5 days. Remember when I was hang gliding with those goats? I caught a gust of wind and flew right into a moving car. Every appendage was in the cast, and they paid fast and fairly. That's what I get for trusting a man with a mustache and an eye patch. Now I gotta go. I'm meeting the guy who bedazzled my toes.
99% of claims are processed within 5 days. CG Insurance. Good like that.
This November, the sun rises on the northernmost island of the Virgin Islands and shines over an unforgettable 3-day experience. The Caribbean's most anticipated food festival, the Anegada Lobster Festival. The 24th to the 26th of November, the island's best restaurants present their best lobster dishes and other delicacies while you and 3,000 of your closest friends soak up the sun. Enjoy music from top bands, seaside activities, and win awesome prizes. There's nothing quite like the Anegada Lobster Festival. The 24th to the 26th of November. Book a room or catch a boat and be there. You'll see, it's the taste and fun you need.
At Higher BVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands. Catch all the action from the 2023 NFL games with CCT Live on various channels, including ESPN Channel 412, ESPN2 Channel 413, Telemundo Channel 315, and Fox Channel 304. When you subscribe to any CCT Fire plan, you'll automatically bundle CCT Live. For more information, visit your nearest CCT store or give us a call at 444-4444. Choose CCT Live and enhance your game day experience.
Welcome back, viewers, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Dominica's first female head of state, Her Excellency Mrs. Sylvanie BURTON, was sworn in as the President of the Commonwealth of Dominica on Monday, promising to serve all members of the population as the island moves forward in an uncertain global environment. BURTON, 58, is from the Kaliangu territory, where the descendants of the country's indigenous people, the Caribs, still reside. She was dressed in the national wear and took the oath of office before High Court Judge Justice Jacqueline Josiah Graham. In her speech, BURTON acknowledged that her election to the office of President of the Commonwealth and Dominica has sparked unprecedented dialogue because she is Kaliangu and a woman. However, she assured the nation that she will be a president for all Dominicans, both here and abroad, not only for the Kaliangu, not only for women, but for all citizens in Dominica.
I am honored to accept the sacred duty that the Parliament of the Commonwealth of Dominica, under the leadership of Prime Minister Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit, elected me to perform on the morning of September 27, 2023. I did not ask for this great honor. I did not aspire to it. I did not even dream of it. However, Proverbs chapter 19 verse 21 tells us, "Many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails." I believe we can all agree that this act of Parliament is historic, monumental, and consequential for us as a nation, and for my indigenous sisters and brothers all over the world. I stand here humbled by this honor to serve my country in the capacity of president, something that only a few days ago I could have never imagined nor even dream about.
BURTON, who was given the island's highest national award, the Dominica Award of Honor, on Sunday, replaces Charles Savarin, the former government minister, diplomat, and trade unionist. BURTON is a former senior public servant embarking upon the largely ceremonial position, asking for the prayers of the nation. BURTON also paid tribute to her Kaliangu ancestors who shed their blood and gave their lives in defense of our homeland. Well, viewers, that's it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for daily news updates at 284media.com and like us on Facebook at 284media and 284BVI on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Kamal Haynes, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a safe and enjoyable evening. Bye-bye.